What's up? Decided to do a video on the Garmin inReach Explorer Plus. So this is it here. This is basically what comes in the package. You got the actual GPS unit with inReach, and then you have what's just like a clip that clips onto the back of the unit right here. Probably won't use that, so stick that aside. But anyway, really nice unit, small, compact, very lightweight. It's not very heavy at all. It's basically your basic handheld GPS, but it also has the inReach, which is the capability of emailing and texting people with this unit. It also has emergency SOS. So it does require a monthly, I think it's Iridium, or I believe that's who it was through. It's a monthly contract, month to month. It's not necessarily a contract that provides you with the service to be able to communicate. Now they have different plans. I think the plans ran from like 11, 12 bucks up to like 70 or 80 bucks. So what you guys have to look at is, what I learned is the basic plan I think is only like 10 text messages per month, but you can send unlimited preset messages. So I'm going to show you in here, there's a whole bunch of messages that are preset and you can send those unlimited. There's a tracking feature also. The tracking feature, you can do so many per month or track it, but it explains it very well. If you look at the plans under Garmin, and just go to the inReach part and you can pick the plans. But anyway, we're going to just go over the unit here. So like I said, very nice unit, well built. I'm going to say right off the bat, the only negative I have with this unit is there's nowhere to put an SD card. So if you're using like Onyx Maps or something, it won't work with this. You'd have to get the program to put on the app for your phone, and then you could use this. This is basically, for me, is going to be emergency use. For charging, it is an internal battery, rechargeable battery. The battery life, for me to have full charge, then disconnected, I've just been charging it off my computer. It takes a regular, I don't know what the name of this is. It's a small one in most of the cell phones that aren't iPhones. And then there's a flap on the bottom. It plugs right in, charges up. Doesn't take very long to charge, but with not using it, just sitting here and running, it lasted about 5 days before the battery was dead. So not too bad. So power button's right here on the top. Hold it in for a second. You'll see it lights up. And then you can just click over, turn on. So I'm going to do my best to make this so you guys can see it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and just kind of go over some of the features on it here. But the keypad, very simple. And then everything's right there, very easy to set. So preset is the top left-hand corner. If you put that in there, then you can go and there's preset messages like starting my trip, delayed, but everything is okay. Pick me up here. Simple messages like that. There's a bunch, we'll go through it. The tracking, it will tell you, I don't have anything on here, obviously I haven't been using it. So, but it keeps your intervals, different points, your log, basically everything, how long you've been going, you know, all the stuff a regular GPS does. Check your mail, your routes, same way as a regular GPS. So we're going to get into the inReach part. Most of you know the basic functions of the GPS, but for messages, so I can easily just new message. I could put in the recipient, or I can go over that. You can send it to Facebook, your mail, Twitter. So if you just go over and pick, you know, your presets. So there's the test one. You can send a test message to Garmin. So we're just going to pick that one. And then, so to test inReach, and then message, you can go over here and it's the diamond, or the, okay, quick text messages. These are all preset messages. It's the little lightning bolt, basically. So there's a whole list of messages in here that you can pick. And on most of the plans, I believe this was unlimited. So even if you get a plan that's only 10, or I did the second plan, I believe it was $24 a month, and that's 40 text messages. That's custom text messages, so I can send whatever I want. But I have unlimited of sending these messages, these quick text, the preset messages. So going to be late, on my way, having a great time. I'm stopping here, I'm starting from here. So when you send these messages, you can send it through email and it'll actually you can do the tracking or with the message where whoever you send it to can log in, and it pulls up a map and will show you exactly where you're at. So this is great. So I can send this to my wife and just say, hey, I'm stopping here for the night. Send her an email with like my tracking, and she'll be able to see exactly where I'm at. So if there's a problem, that she'll know where I am. So that's an awesome feature. So we'll go back, discard the message, just kind of like a phone. Go back again. Your waypoints. So only thing is that I have my brother's house in there. That's it. But the same as whatever. Weather was another feature. You can get basic weather with this, and then there was an additional weather plan, I guess, and you get to use that so much depending on what plan. You'll see it on the plans. So if you pick one plan, you'll get more weather features than other plans will. So I just pretty much, if it's cloudy, it might rain. That's my thing. So the Plus has a little bit better mapping system than the other inReach from Garmin. So this actually has some topographical features, and then you can zoom in, zoom out, same way, move around the same way as typical GPS. Your trip information. So I'm inside, so that's not working. Your data, compass, SOS. So I haven't really played. Oh, cancel. We don't want to do that. So it will initiate it. If you click on it, it will initiate it in a certain amount of time. Or you see the big SOS button on the side. I thought this was the actual button when I first pulled it out of the package. It's not. It's a cover. This slips back. And let's see if we get this on there. And the SOS button is actually behind there. You can kind of see it there. So you have a problem, that goes right to the inReach people. So hit the SOS. They will try to attempt to contact you. When you fill out for the registration, you'll have yourself. They'll try to contact you first. They'll send a message to this, or try to call the cell phone or call whatever. Then they'll start going down your emergency line. So I think I have 2 other people on there. So as you can see, it shuts off after a while. You have to hit the unlock, turn it back on. Next page, contacts. It's just like a phone. You can put in your contacts list, people, their email. I think there was Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff on there. Your exact location, history of what you're doing, just kind of like a regular GPS. And then there's a test mode, so you can hit the test here, and it will send an SOS, which is a non-emergency one, and they'll just inReach can respond to you and just make sure everything's working properly. So that's basically it. Like I said, very simple setup. It's very easy to use. Now, the reason I decided to go with this, I do have a satellite phone. It works off of, apparently, I don't know all the technical aspects, but it works off of apparently 3 satellites that are extremely far away from the Earth. And I've never had a problem with it. Usually using it on vacations and stuff. I have taken it on some hunts. But you can call, you can text, but it's very expensive to use. So I would have to do like a 6 months. I'd have to buy so many minutes, and if I didn't use those minutes, I lost them. So what's nice about this is it's just a month-to-month deal. You can upgrade and down. I think you can upgrade for free at any point, and then there's a small charge to downgrade. So but I think just the basic one works. I think it was 10 text messages for $12 a month, and then it was unlimited, I believe, on the preset messages. So you can text as much as you want using the preset messages. So I can keep in contact with my wife. I can keep in contact with buddies that I may be hunting with, let them know, hey, I'm not going to make it back to camp, or this is where I'm at, or I'm lost, or whatever it may be. But this emergency thing, especially if you're by yourself, you twist an ankle, break a leg, bit by a snake, whatever it may be, just lose your way. Hit that button and they'll contact you. They can let you know where you're at, kind of help you out if you can't figure out the GPS, tell you what direction to go. But not a bad feature. So I think this is going to be my primary use here for emergencies or whatnot. Let me zoom out a little bit here so you can get the whole thing. But here's a regular cell phone. So as you can see, it's a little smaller than the cell phone, maybe as long, not nearly as wide. So very lightweight. And then, like I said, there's the clip. This just snaps onto the back. And then I have a pouch. I'll just keep it in the pouch on my belt, my pack, and it will stay there so it stays with me everywhere I go. But that's basically it. So I think it's a good purchase. It's well worth it. You can find this at blackovis.com. It's on a bunch of websites. I believe it's on Amazon and all that, but I tend to go to Black Ovis. They always throw out some sort of discounts and stuff, so you can check out for 10% if you sign up with them. I believe it's a 10% off on your first purchase, so it's a good deal. So check them out. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Hey guys, I'm Lou Rosito with Getting Lost. I just wanted to take a second and say thank you very much for taking the time to watch my not so great video. I'm working on it, I promise. I hope to continue to make the quality of the video a little better and come up with some cool content and keep pumping out videos, hopefully at least twice a week. It's been a little rough right now because I am still living in Pittsburgh. The house is in shambles. We got everything, you know, almost packed up and ready to go. Hopefully I'll be out there by late summer. But anyway, please take a second and subscribe to my YouTube page, Getting Lost. Also check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Both of those are still Getting Lost. And my website, getlost.com. I have a bunch of cool content. All the reviews, all the videos are going to be on there. And if you have any questions, any recommendations, please contact me, Lou at getlost.com. Thanks very much.